Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. I had a good day at church yesterday. And I hope you guys had a nice Sunday too, folks. But what we're going to talk about in here today is how people want to see you fail in life because they're miserable themselves, folks. And they're just not a very happy person. Well, you know, when you're leaving people alone and they're bothering you and everything and trying to dictate to you, how you're supposed to be and everything, folks, that's miserable people. And I know what happened to me behind closed doors, folks, and people can judge me all they want to. And I have decided that I'm not going to be mean or derogatory to anybody. I'm just going to let God handle the situation, folks. And that's about all you can do, folks, is pray for a person like that. And anybody that thinks that they've got skeletons in their closets and stuff too, folks, that thinks that they're perfect and everything, folks. Well, they're not. You know, the Bible says if you're the person, anybody without sin cast the first stone. Well, that's true, folks. The Bible's telling the truth on that. And that means that we all fall short of the glory. And none of us are perfect, and we all make mistakes, folks. But it's up to us to change our lives and do what we can every day to make ourselves a better person. And for those who judge me based on the past or whatever, folks, it doesn't matter to me anymore because I have God in my life now. And in the end, he's the one that's going to judge me. So for anybody on the face of this earth that wants to judge me based on the past or whatever, folks, that's fine. I'll just remain silent from now on and I'll let God handle it and everything, folks. But my husband was falsely accused of being controlling and things like that, folks, and he's not a controlling person or anything. My husband is a good man, and if I label my husband as my husband, that's my choice, folks. And I'm not saying this to be hateful or anything, folks, but I had a statement made to me here not long ago, you know, that I didn't have the right to say that he was my husband. Well, you know, folks, I'm all grown up and I have my free choices too. And so far, I think this is a free country, so I say what I want to say. And I'll let God handle that situation about the narcissist that was in my life in the past. Because God knows what happened behind closed doors and things like that. Because remember, folks, God sees everything, and he knows exactly what the truth is, folks, and I'm not going to worry about it. But back when I was younger, folks, and I was with my children right before the custody battle, there was things taking place that that wasn't really fair to me, and I did the best I could with my past and everything, folks, and that's all that matters, because like I told you, I didn't have anybody. All I had was my grandma and grandpa case, and so that's the situation, folks. So I don't let nobody jerk me down in any way, shape, or form. I continue to go on like I've been going and remaining strong, folks, because I have God on my side. And that's what keeps me strong and going, folks. But in the story about my children and stuff like that, folks, there's been a lot of lies made up. And because people do that, folks, because they're imperfect too. And they want to try to make me look like a bad person and everything, folks. But that's okay. That's fine and dandy, folks. You know, because one of these days, the lies will catch up to them. And I'm going to go on and I'm going to be myself and keep on fixing my life, you know, to make it happy for me, folks. And that's just how it is, folks. I'm not going to let nobody stand in my way on that part. But for those that make the remark that my videos look stupid, well, you know, it's funny that I get a lot of followers in here, folks. And I've got some wonderful followers. And we're still going to make those pictures out of popsicle sticks, folks. My husband's been going through pictures and things like that, you know, that we've got. And we've got a lot of pictures, folks, that he's had developed and everything. And what you do, folks, is if you got a picture that's a little bit too big for those ones that I had made, the little ones that I showed you on my video, you size the popsicle sticks up to the picture before you make the frame. And we'll get in here in a little while and I'll show you how we do that. But I just wanted to let you all know that I'm a happy person, folks. And I don't let anything stand in the way of my happiness. And I'm not the same person that I used to be, a pushover. I just keep on plowing forward, folks, and doing the best I can. And I know you guys are too, folks. And we just have to uphold ourselves, you know. And I was told here not too long ago that my first husband wasn't a narcissist, folks. That they're in denial of that. Well, they can deny that all they want to, folks. But I know what went on behind closed doors, okay? And I have no reason to make up stories or anything on anybody. Usually whenever I tell something on here, folks, it's the truth. And I don't care what anybody thinks or what they have to say, folks. But I know there's, I've got 2 sisters, folks, and I wrote them both off my list. They no longer exist in my life, folks. And I try to avoid both of them at all costs because they've both been known as drama queens. Because my sister's said some rude things to me here lately, and I don't really care what she thinks or anything, folks. And I'm just going to keep on going forward. And I'm so glad that I got out of that abusive situation with my with the kids' daddy. Because he was a stone idiot, folks, himself. And he wasn't a very good person and probably still ain't a good person because he's a narcissist. And I pray for my children, my grown children. Now, I call them children, folks, even though they're grown. Adult children, let's put it that way. And God knows all the stuff that went on, folks, so that's all that matters to me. And I just wanted to let you all know this. And see, folks, the name of this video is going to be people will try to jerk you down in every way, shape, and form, and don't let them do that to you, folks. And, you know, that's just the way it is, folks. People like to do that. You know, you can be living your life and being happy and stuff like that, but then you'll have somebody that gets jealous because you're happy, and they come in and they try to cut you down in every way, and call you all kinds, call you a liar about everything, folks, because usually when people are doing that, folks, they're in denial of a lot of things that, you know, was supposed to have took place, and they don't want to let you be a good person. They try to jerk you down in your life. And if you let people, folks, that's what they'll do, you know. It's just like I told you, people will kick you when you're down, folks. We might name this video, People Will Kick You When You're Down. And back then, when the kids were little, my sister had went on my ex-husband's side and took his side of the story, folks, because she was probably a flying monkey. You know, you've heard of flying monkeys. That's somebody that believes the narcissist when he lies about stuff, and still believes the narcissist, and is in denial at the fact that he even was a narcissist. Well, I don't care, folks. The kid's daddy was a narcissist. So he knows it. He knows deep down inside what he did. And God knows what he did too as well, folks. He can get up here on the face of the earth and lie and tell people all these derogatory stories. But in the end, he's going to be judged for this stuff, folks. And I just wanted to get on here and let you all know this. And see if you have anybody in your lifetime that's done you that way, folks. Well, thank you, folks. You have a nice day, and we'll get in here later on. I probably have to go out there and empty the goose's swimming pools again. Because, you know, ducks and geese, folks, you can keep that pool clean as you can. But ducks and geese are going to mess it back up every time you do that. So you have to stay on top of it. And sometimes I have days when I'm having low energy days, folks, and I can't keep up with the pools. They get to be overwhelming, folks. But I try my best. Well, thank you and have a nice day. You're awesome and you got this, folks. Bye-bye.